My name is Coco, and you don't know me, and I don't know you. I'm very happy you're alive today. Hanging out with, well, where'd she go? Botas, the unofficial girl cat of the ranch, because she had babies, which I think I already showed you guys a video of. But she moved her babies. We don't know where, hopefully somewhere safe, but she didn't move them today, so I was kind of just walking around looking for them, and I figured I could post a video while I'm doing it, hey, right? So I think what I want to talk to you guys about today is when you're facing the storm of depression, you gotta learn how to regulate yourself, and that's like one of the hardest things to learn, because sometimes you get really swept away in that wave, and the hardest part about it is learning how to plant your feet and kind of let the wave pass. And sometimes when we see the storm kind of brewing, we can try to figure out ways to stop it. Sometimes the storm's not always just right here, you know, and we're able to kind of say, okay, the clouds are rolling in, it's starting to sprinkle a little bit, my day's not going so well, you know? And I know it sounds silly, but when you see the rain clouds coming, and you can see all those things that are triggering you or that may trigger your depression, you know, you gotta learn ways to kind of calm yourself. And one of the biggest ways that I've been learning recently, especially at work, which is kind of cool, is mindfulness. So what we have people do is they kind of sit there and they have their feet planted and they just kind of breathe in, deep breath in, let it out, deep breath in, let it out, and you're kind of focusing on the world around you. How do your hands feel, the weight of your hands on your legs? How do your legs, the weight of your legs or your feet feel on the floor? You know, what are the sounds around you? And sometimes when we tell ourselves that, it kind of gets the focus off of us and in here, and then we feel like, okay, you know what, I'm okay, or you know what, I got the attention off me just enough that I'm not gonna feel like, you know, I'm about to break apart, or I'm not gonna feel like I'm just completely worthless, or I'm not gonna just end up feeling so incapacitated by my depression that I don't want to get up or do anything for a long time, right? So if you see the clouds coming in, maybe practice mindfulness, see if it might help you. It's kind of helping me off and on, you know? I get so focused in here and on myself. Oh, you're so worthless. Oh, you can't do this right. Oh, right? Why did you say that? Why did they respond that way? Why did you do that? How come you couldn't be better? When in actuality, I gotta just let it go. And part of letting it go is trying to figure out a way to get the focus off of myself for just a second so I can feel like I can breathe. You know, it's kind of like giving yourself an umbrella in the storm, right? And it's just enough so you can feel dry enough so you can figure out where you're gonna go. And it's not always gonna be perfect. Sometimes the clouds come, like right now it's starting to sprinkle a little bit. Sometimes the clouds come, it starts to rain, and you're caught up in the middle of the storm. And at that point, you just gotta do the best you can. Just plant your feet, and if you end up feeling, you know, so incapacitated that you can't do anything, or you just lay down in bed, let me tell you, that's still doing something, because the other option was jumping out that window like we've talked about, and getting out of here. You know, you're quitting the game called life. And if you haven't done that, let's say you're like, yeah, but I laid down and I went to sleep. Well, hey, that's still doing something better than saying I didn't do anything and I started planning and, you know, I bought things that I probably shouldn't have bought, or I'm going somewhere I probably shouldn't go. You're better off just kind of staying still in those moments. And if that's what you got to do to survive, that's okay, because you're still trying to survive. And I'm really proud of you for that, okay? So let the rain come. Sometimes it's good to be in the rain every once in a while, maybe. Or we can learn to dance in the rain. Maybe instead of focusing so much on the fact that it's raining and we hate it, maybe we can change those things. You know, yeah, I'm depressed, but you know what? It's gonna be okay. And even if I don't feel like doing anything, I'm acknowledging that I don't feel good. I'm acknowledging that I don't want to do anything. And maybe when I say it out loud, I won't make bad choices. And maybe I'll just know that standing still is still moving forward, because at least I'm not going back. So it's just what I want to share with you guys today. I hope you guys followed me along in that. I'm kind of all over the place, right? And I'm freezing and it's starting to sprinkle a little bit. I'll get out of this rain. But you know, mindfulness, practice meditation, things that kind of calm you, or just something that takes the focus off of you. It's kind of the point I'm trying to make today. We get so caught up in here that we can't breathe, or we feel like we can't think, or we feel like our brain's on fire. And we got to figure out ways to release that pressure, okay? So that's it. Before it starts pouring and I'm like, I got caught in the rain. So anyway, I love you all. Do the best you can. That's all that anybody asks for. And remember, who's happy you're alive today? That's right, this girl is happy you're alive today. So, don't forget, okay? Remember that someone's always happy you're here. And if you can't think of who in your life, just turn on this video and remind yourself that I am. And hopefully maybe you'll start remembering that other people are too, because a lot of people are actually happy that you're here. It's just hard to see sometimes. So anyway, I'll let you guys go. This minute's like almost at 6 minutes, so I'll let you go. I'll see you tomorrow. And that's it. Bye bye, friends.